I've been on a weight loss journey. So if you've been watching me for a while, you might notice I look a little different now than I did like a year ago, and that's because I've lost like 50 pounds. So this is our little garlic tool, and when we open it on the inside in here, this is going to be to peel our garlic. So you take your garlic and you put it in here and you just kind of rub it back and forth. And when you take it out, the peel is right off of it. There's the peel. It just peels. It looks like a little Barbie washing machine to me. But you can see one side does like little square pieces, and the other side does slices. I don't want slices. I'm going to use this. It's kind of like little tiny matchsticks. So I put the thing in here, and I just put in the garlic and press. And voila. Here it goes right through. I'm going to do it again. Okay, there you go. And we've got garlic, except for that right there where it didn't get on the side. I can smell the garlic already. Okay, so there's our garlic, and then when we open it up, there is all of our sliced garlic. So that's ready to go into the pan. We use our new pepper core, so that's this right here, because it's pretty cool. And so what we do is we take this, and we take this part, and you just go like this, and you just twist it and push down, and then twist around. And what it does is it takes the whole middle of your pepper out for you, like that, ta-da, so that I don't have to seed it. Makes it super easy. And then I can just go ahead and slice this. And I'm just going to slice this into quarters. Okay, and then, there we go. That's what I wanted. That is better, okay? So we're cutting that in circles. We got a couple big pieces, that's okay. We'll just cut these in half. And then we'll do the next zucchini. Notice I start with my hand until I get too close to the knife. Okay. Now we can matchstick if we want to, since we have the other ones. We'll turn that around over here a little bit. I'm going to stick in my onion, and we're going to run the onion through there. And then we're going to run the red bell pepper through there. So it goes pretty quick. And you can see it's just slicing it up for me, so I don't have to do it. And that's how come I said I didn't bother with the frozen. But if you don't have anything cool like this, instead of cutting all your vegetables up, just go to the freezer section and get the frozen sliced bell peppers and onions. And then you don't have to do this. And you just probably use about half a package for 12 ounces. Okay. If you like fast meals, this one is super, super quick. Okay, so I've got the veggies here. It's nice and hot. And what we're wanting is we want to cook it until the onions get kind of translucent and until the zucchini is soft, because we don't want that happening on top of the pizza, because we don't want to cook the pizza too long, okay? And I'll show you what I'm going to do next. So while that's cooking, I'm going to take my pizza crust, and instead of using a marinara sauce, I'm using this whipped garlic and herb cream cheese. It's super, super good. It's going to make it taste more like a marguerite pizza instead of a red sauce pizza, because there's no red sauce, of course. You want to spread it on here. So I'm just going to take this, and I'm going to put this on the pizza. You're going to use the whole container of it. Mine's a little less than a whole container because, oh guys, it is so good. I made sirloin tips the other night. I put some of this in with the sirloin tips for the sauce, and it was yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay? We're just going to take this and spread this out on the pizza. And the reason I like this one is because it's got like that scoop. So it's kind of like a spoon and a spatula at the same time. I'm just going to kind of get the rest of this off there. And all I did is just put a little olive oil in the pan first, about a tablespoon, and then put in all the veggies. Okay, so these are going to continue cooking, and we've got this ready. So there is the first step. Looking really, really good. And we're going to get the cheese. It calls for about a cup of cheese. I kind of mix cheese with my heart, so. And we're going to get the cheese. It calls for about a cup of cheese. I kind of mix cheese with my heart, so. I think a cup of cheese looks like probably most of this package because it's got some of it used already. So we'll start, let's see what we get. Mozzarella cheese is typically what you use on your pizza, but I thought this Italian style would be good. And I wanted to use up some of the leftovers in my refrigerator because my refrigerator is getting taken up by leftovers. And that's looking really good and cheesy. I probably should stop because probably enough. It's got a nice layer of cheese. There's just a little bit left in the bag. I'll put that in the refrigerator for later. Starting to look good. Now what I'm seeing is my onions are starting to look kind of see-through because they're smaller pieces. But my zucchini is not. So I'm just going to start picking up some of this little stuff and spreading this out on the pizza. 12 minutes. So like I said, this was going to be like a 30-minute or less meal. It's really pretty close to a 15-minute, especially if you use that pre-cut onions and peppers. Okay, we're just kind of spreading that all out, spreading the love, getting that zucchini out of the way. I've got some smaller pieces there I'll get in. I'm saving those bigger chunks so they get a little bit longer in the pan. It is hot, so I wouldn't recommend using your fingers like I am unless you have tough fingers. And the nice thing, like I said, for this is you make it however you want. If you like tomatoes on there, have some cherry tomatoes and stick them on there. That would be really yummy. If you don't like garlic, leave it off. If you like onion, add some more. If you'd rather have some sausage or pepperoni along, chicken, fajita meat, all those would be great on here. So you can kind of just make it whatever you want to. It's a really good way to get rid of leftovers in your refrigerator. You notice I said the cheese was left over, the cream cheese was left over, the onion was part of a leftover onion that I had. So a lot of this was leftover food that I'm just using up and getting rid of. But it feels new when you put it on the pizza. Because some of y'all, I know, have families that they don't want to eat your leftovers. They want new food every time. Okay, so we're getting this zucchini on here now, guys. It is looking beautiful. I'll show you a close-up in just a minute here. And I just have it on the rack for my pizza oven. There you go. Does that look good, guys? What do you think? You think your family might enjoy eating this? Can you see it smoking? Those veggies are hot. All right, I'm going to put it in my air fryer.